Can someone please explain to me what this is? What is this? Who did this? Why did this? What did this? 0-0, and we lost on penalties to a team in the lower division. They had 0 shots. 0 shots. Not even 0 shots on target. No, they had 0 shots. They didn't even plan on shooting. Whilst we had 29 with 11 of those on target. An expected goal ratio of 2.85. We should have scored at least 3 goals. At least 2 goals. Fine, that's how expected goals work. They also had the audacity in the penalty shootout to use a goalkeeper with good penalty taking, but still, I saw that and I was like, I hate you. A lot of these guys, after that game, I was really tempted to fire all of them and just play my youth and be like, I don't care, they're still better than you. Oh my god, these Partizan boys, I think a lot of them need new jobs. Hello world, I'm MrSpaceman. Welcome back to another episode of Partizan to Glory. This is episode 4. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. And if you're not watching it on Thursday, hey, good on you, mate. I hope you have a fantastic whatever day it is. Now, this happened and we had one of the worst run of forms I have ever seen. Since that Rio Ave game, things have gone bad. And it actually started quite well. So, let's jump in straight away because we won Radnik 4-0. And I was like, that's it. It's finally turning. We got a tactic we're using. We're using a simple tactic. So yeah, the simple tactic is a tactic that we have been developing. We're like, that's it. We'll use this one. We won't deviate too much from the tactic. We will be fine. 4-1-1-4, something we were using. And I thought, hey, we beat Radnik. Good. 4-0. Good goals from the guy he scored in his first game. First shot, 4 minutes in. I will show you who he is. Actually, I'll show it to you now. Milutin Vidos... Save me. Vidosaljevic. I hope I'm right. Please correct me. But he's a very good winger. He's a young winger. We signed him for 2.2 million. I think he's a great player from Čukarički. I like him a lot and I clicked off him. I'm sorry. I want to show you off. He's a very good dribbler, good pace, good acceleration, a very good player. And we signed him because one player left. And who is it? We're going to find out when I cover everyone. So, next up, no one cares. So next up, Spartak. And normally I'd be happy because, you know, Spartak, blah, blah, I'm a Spartak fan. Wrong Spartak. This is the Serbian Spartak. Go away. We lost 2-0. 2 long shots out of nowhere and we were dominating and we just couldn't score and our players suck. We can't create. We can't score. Basically every single game we played, and you can see by the amount of red we have, for some reason, my expected goals, I've never seen this before. I don't know if this got to do something with the fact that match engine changed and it's beautiful. You develop a tactic for something else. You don't release a video for it and the winter update comes and that just shows you that you should release your videos on time. Anywho, yeah, so that was a bad, disappointing result, but it's not as bad as the thing you saw at the start. What the hell? I'm pretty sure they parked the bus. They parked the bus so bad that Mourinho would be like, guys, come on, this is pathetic. No shots on target. They didn't even try. They didn't even want to take a shot. Like the corners they had, it was because the guy ran and we tackled him. He's like, oh, cool. I got a corner. Like he probably got a bonus for that. He probably got paid like, I don't know, double his wage just because he won a corner. This is pathetic. Their goalkeeper scored as well from a penalty. This is just... We got knocked down the first round. I said I was going to win it. We got knocked out. Anyways... We decided to change the tactic once again. This is something we're going to mess around with because I don't like our tactics. We decided, you know what? Screw it. Let's do 4-2-3-1. Let's do an even simpler one. You know, control possession. Try that. And it kind of worked. Rad. And that's not a rad game or a rad team because look where they are. 16th. And we only scored 1 goal against them. How is this happening? Philip Hollander, finally, he's a player who scores, which is weird. He actually won Player of the Month. Good on him. But this game had made me hate myself because against Makva, we have managed to draw 2-2. We were dominating until an idiot, Juricevic, went with 2 feet and hit a guy and almost broke his legs, got a red card in the 34th minute. Yeah, no one wanted to get stuck in a Red Star game, but now, you know, everyone wants to get stuck in. Everyone wants to be the hero. Dylan Nords came in. He scored. Go away. But yeah, Bachabek is still good. Suma scored our own pen. We drew, and I'm like, you know what? Let's follow in the steps of Jeju. Let's go with no fullbacks. And the spaceship tactic is back in this. And also it's good because, like I said, I developed this tactic and there was a change in the match engine. And we're going to have to find out what it is and how this is going to affect us. So the first game was good, 2-1 against Novi Pazar. The one goal just came out of nowhere. Again, the game was running out. We were just putting our youth in and they scored, which is fine. It's kind of typical with these kind of tactics. If you play 3 at the back and you put some youngsters in, you will concede. But yeah, Filip Hollander once again scoring, and Filip Stevanovic, which is also a good thing. I like him. He's finally scoring. A beautiful goal, that is, as well. Then we lost in a friendly to Uta Arad. Who is that? I don't care. But Bachka, 1-1. Filip Hollander scoring. They scored a very early goal. Serbian football is harder than I thought. It's actually much harder than I thought. But we bounced back very, very significantly, very well. We did a good job. 5-1. This is the longest thing I've talked about. I haven't talked about it in so much detail, but I need to actually cover this quickly. So 5-1, come on. We did a good job. Hollander, Stevanovic, Vidoslajevic, who we just signed, and Pavlovic. A decent result, a very decent result. 2-1 against Ladibor, the worst team in the league. Hollander with a double. And finally, a beautiful draw with TSC, who's meant to be one of the better teams and are currently like bottom 10. I don't know. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. So the Spaceman tactic is, it's always hard to kind of use it, but it's the best thing we can do. We're developing another tactic for when you can buy fullbacks, but yeah. Anyways, let's see on the outs. And there's really one big out, and it's Takumo Asano. And this happens in a beautiful fashion, like always, on the last day of the transfer window. He wanted to leave, and I wanted to sell him because I think he's a good player. I think he's a very good player. He's one of our key players, but for, what did we get? We got 2 million, 1.4 million plus bonuses, plus some clauses, I think like 20% of profit. I think it's quite good. I think it's a fair price for him. I had some youngsters. I had, what's-his-face coming in, Vidoslajevic, so I thought, hey, why not get rid of him? And besides, he probably would have put on a fuss. Everyone would have hated me because I didn't sell him. And yeah, so that's what happened. This is the team. So what's the team we're going to be using for today's game? And also, what is today's game? We're taking on Radnički. And I'm actually following what I said. I said I was going to play Radnički. I'm playing Radnički. So what's the tactic we're going for? Well, again, like I showed you, it's the spaceship tactic. But the tactic we're going to be using in the future at some point is something like this. We're going to try and control possession one with a volante, anchorman, and advanced playmaker. So it's going to be something like this. Hopefully, once we get a better striker, better striker, better wingbacks. Wingers are fine. But for now, spaceship tactic is going to be the thing. So we're going to have Stojkovic, Banjak, Ostosic. So he is a leader. He is a player who's played for us for a long time, and I like him. He's a bit slow, though. He's a leader. That's the most important thing. And he got pissed that I wasn't playing him. So I'm going to be playing him, pretty much. Markovic, which is normal. Nacho and Zdeljar are going to be playing ball-winning midfielders. On the wings, we're going to have Stevanovic, Pavlovic, Vladislavic. I think that's what I'm just going to call him. I might call him just Vlad at some point. I know it's not how you say it, but it's fine. Hollander, who's going to continue his decent run of form. I think he's on a very decent run of form. Yeah, look at that, 7.5. And Bahabek as a deep line forward. Now, please, I want to win, right? This is the 4th episode. We've had 1 win and 2 losses. And both disappointing losses. And this is an exciting save. If this isn't an exciting save with lots of emotions, and to be fair, it's perfect for a team like this. It's Partizan. I'm meant to be screaming and shouting all the time. But yeah, if you like this, if you like the emotions, if you like the team, if you like, I guess, the gameplay, whatever, give us a like, please. I'm trying to put all my energy in it. I hope you're noticing that I'm putting all my energy in it. I am, in fact, putting all my energy in it because I'm pissed. I go to bed, I think of this, I'm actually furious. Now, let's jump into the game. This is the tactic. Hopefully we can use a spaceship and fly ourselves to glory. I don't know. I don't do puns. I'm very bad. Let's go into the game. Okay, we're walking onto the stadium. We are playing at home, so hopefully this will be good. Hopefully everyone is going to be so shocked by what the heck this tactic is, because the only time they've seen it is in Football Manager on my channel, Tigers of Asia. Look it up somewhere there if I don't forget it. I've done that actually plenty of times. I'm like, oh yeah, look it up, and completely forgotten to look it up. Life of a person who does YouTube. I don't want to call myself a YouTuber yet. I do like only 222 subscribers or 220. I'm not sure. But look at this. Beautiful. 25 minutes. No highlights. Markovic playing it out. Nacho. Zdeljar. Nacho, he's going to be really pissed off with me. He's going to be playing ball-winning midfielder. But hopefully ball-winning midfielder on support so he can actually pass the ball a bit more. Ball that's up. Hollander. Oh, boys. Come on. Vlad's on the ball. Puts a cross in. Pavlovic takes a little bit too long and passes it to Nacho, and the tactic is over, and the attack is over. But yeah, look at this. This is great. We're 2 games behind, 1 point behind. I am in trouble. This is going to be hard, and this will require extensive rebuild. I don't know. If you are a Partizan fan, tell me, does your team need an extensive rebuild? Because, I mean, maybe I'm not doing it right, and Stevanovic steals the ball. Stevanovic takes... He has this in his locker, though. He's very good at shooting, and he takes lots of long shots, but sometimes he just shoots them from random points. But yeah, as I was saying, do you think your team needs a rebuild? Write me in the comments. Anyways, Banyak, what are you doing? This happens so many times in Football Manager. I hate it. This is something that's new. Like, I'm doing a Borussia Dortmund save on my own, and Hummels keeps misjudging headers. Hummels, like, in this, like, Banyak, oh, that's a ball in. They don't misjudge it. But yeah, Banyak misjudged it, almost screwed us over. This time he wins it, although he's called Maki, which is interesting. Ristic, Djukovic plays the ball through the middle. 1 counterattack, 1 goal. And I hate this game. I actually hate this game. What is going on? This is tough. I need some youth. I actually need some good youth. I need to develop them, because the problem with Partizan, at least from here, is that there's a billion of wingers. There's so many prospectus wingers, but there's also very good wingers. But there's no defense, attack, or midfield. What is happening? Or keeper. Pathetic. Look at that. We're in 3rd place now. We could drop. I mean, we can't drop. Really, we can't drop. But we're not going to be in Europe at this rate. Come on, lads. What the hell? Like, just a simple counterattack, and we're already down. We're down a man. I don't like this. Oh, horrible. Absolutely horrible. Stevanovic, hang on. Give me a second. I'm going to reset the... what's it called? I'm going to reset the recording. You're going to hit the ball. Ostasic wins. Okay, that's why we have a person who's, I guess, experienced enough to do this. Vlad on the ball. Plays it back to Zeljar. Oh, where's Jung Sung Bin and Jung Ki Hyun in this? We don't have it. Maybe soon we'll have our own version, the Serbian version. Hoender. And who needs Jung Sung Bin when you have Philip Hoender? The guy who I said I don't know what he is. I don't know what he does. I don't know who he is as a person. He is a guy who scores. And apparently... yeah, he's a guy who scores, and I'm actually tempted to buy him or loan him for next season. And I know it could be a bit of a cheat, but I'm thinking, because he was in this season, it's okay to sign him. And anyways, at this rate, unless I get some good youth prospects, we have no chance. Stojkovic, we actually need to win this game. Hopefully from next transfer window, I can actually play with 4 defense, because playing 3 at the back is a very, very short stop thing, because I don't think we're good enough. Bahabek. Come on, buddy. Okay, I'm actually going to try something different and after this highlight, or maybe during this highlight, because I'm trying not to ruin anything. I'm going to do like this. I want Bahabek to actually make it runs, because he's very quick, and if he plays deep lying forward, he's going to not use his pace. Okay, so Radnitsky is on the attack, and hopefully we counter Vlad on the ball. Vlad, is he going to run through? Pavlovic? Through Vlad? Offside as well. Oh, Nacho, Bieber's Nacho. Okay, we have another highlight. That's a very good free kick from a very long distance, actually. Wow. But we need to score. Look, I love you guys. I really love you guys, but damn. You're disappointing me. Ristic picks it up. Hey, we're top. Whoa, cool, whatever. Next. Awesome. I think Red Star is losing or drawing or whatever. We need to encourage the team once more. Look at this. They had 1 shot. This is something that happens quite often. Teams have 1 shot. Teams always set up to counter in this, and I hate it. And I get it to an extent, but I was expecting to kind of steamroll through it, and that's their nicknames. Parni Valak, steamrollers. But they're not steamrolling, which is unfortunate. Stevanovic. Nacho. Is he going to play back to Stevanovic? Stevanovic plays the ball through to no one. That's our ball. That's safe. Maki. Nacho once more on the ball. I like that even though he's a ball-winning midfielder, he's still on the ball, and Deljar is not moving. Ball over the top. Stevanovic. Is he going to put a cross in? He does. Back post. Clearance. Man, my commentating is sometimes weird with Football Manager. Like, sometimes it literally is just a ping pong game. Vlad. Stevanovic. Bahabek. Let's go! Come on! beautiful playthrough. My hair is all ruined. By the way, I need a haircut. I really need a haircut. Bahabek! Yes! I'm trying not to max out the mic, and I'm trying to lower the sound. By the way, I hope you noticed that, and I hope you're enjoying it. If it sucks, please tell me in the comments. Bahabek, you beautiful, beautiful man. This is how I imagine Partizan, like managing Partizan in real life. Like, I don't want to say it's not really heavy metal, but I feel like the emotions are heavy metal. Like, the football may not be great, but the heavy metalness exists. Right. What's the plan, lads? Well, Markovic is going to come on, who is disappointing me very much. I'm actually tempted to sell him. We're going to put Vlahovic on. He's a youngster. He's developing quite well, actually. Look at that. Very, very well. Like, I won't be surprised if he's already decent enough to play games. What are we thinking? I hate that person. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was Urosevic. Man, I can't believe my fullbacks are disgustingly bad. And apart from that, oh, actually, another funny story. This guy, I haven't told you about him. He's a youth prospect. He actually scored a goal for us at some point. It was a big win. And Nikola Stulic, you may have a future in front of you, mate. You may have a good future. Anyways, as always, I go somewhere else during my thought process. And yeah, 2-1, a good turnaround, a very good turnaround. I'm going to go unbalanced. I don't want to get countered randomly. Rudnicki, where are you? You are in the mid-tables, which is something that is strange. Teams are going all over the place. Ristic, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I had enough. Guys, I actually have enough of these kind of things. Pick it up. Bahabek. Last episode, it was just the same. We were winning. No, yeah, we were winning, then we lost. And this time we're losing, and we're going to win, hopefully. Markovic puts a cross in. Vlahovic. The 16-year-old! I must have, at some point, I must have done something so horrific. The karma is like, you know what? Your expected goals are going to be huge. You're going to be hitting all the posts. You're going to be losing all the penalties. Goalkeepers will be scoring penalties against you. And your defender will be using 2 feet to tackle someone's torso. Then your center back with good heading is going to be missing headers. So yeah, poor Vlahovic. That could have been a great goal for him. He's 16 years old. Ball's cleared. We should pick it up. Markovic, very comfortable on the ball. I like that. Hopefully I can continue him his loan next year. Nacho, because if I can't, we're screwed. Hollander. Ooh, good save, Ristic. Also, keepers. All the keepers are good against me. Always. Always, always, always. Nacho. Also, it's not Birbas, it's Birbas, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I actually saw it at some point because I was looking for the team. And yeah, and let's go! We won! We won a game! Spaceman tactic works, spaceship tactic works, kind of. Not to the same extent, but look at this. 2.36 XG. In Ulsan, we had a 2.6, I think. And instead, we had a 2.6 average. And we're kind of having the same here. We are scoring... We're shooting on target. We're having good chances more often than not. And this is bad. This is very bad. I don't know why. Maybe my strikers aren't good, but we win. We win, and once again, I think we could end up on top of the table. We do. This is like literally every day this happens, and for different reasons. Sometimes Red Star sucks. Sometimes Red Star just doesn't play 2 games over us. Which, if you take a look at this, if they win the next 2 games, we are in trouble. They're going to be 5 points ahead of us, if I'm doing my math correct. I am indeed. Look at that. And it still doesn't mean anything, because Voivodina is a game below us. So, in theory, if both these teams win in the next games, we will actually be 3rd. And this is very, very sad. I'm sorry, Partizan fans, but this is way harder than I thought. So, their next game is against Spartak. Okay, they're going to win that one. Although, to be fair, I lost to them, so maybe that's what's going to happen. What about Red Star? Also, it's funny. They're Belgrade, but we're Beograd, and I wonder why. The next game is against Radnik. You what, mate? No. 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 They lost to this team again? Who the hell are they? Zeleznikar have kicked out two of the biggest teams, and even worse, 4.07 XG, and Red Star is out as well to the same team. Who are these guys? Why are they so good? They're semi-professional. Is it really just because of this guy? It can't be. It can't be because their keeper's that good. Because he isn't. He's alright. But wow. Okay, that is something I've never seen before. Zeleznikar, you know what? You guys are amazing, but you suck in your league. You're 12th. Also, I've never seen something like this. A lot of teams can get relegated. Wow. Anywho, this concludes our first half of the season because I think last game is going to be Chukarychki. Then after that, a lot of games, and I'm going to see you back. I'm going to see you back for the Red Star game. It gives me a lot of time to play. I'll see you on Monday against Red Star. Hopefully we can win. Hopefully we're going to have a little bit of a different team. Hopefully. And that's something I'm going to have to record because hopefully I can have a youth intake. Hopefully I will be able to get rid of the fullbacks, buy some new fullbacks, and actually win some games. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like if you think this video was entertaining or if you just liked the pain that this game causes on me. You know, that's a lot of likes. It's worth a lot of likes, you know? Anyways, I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys!